You are entering medicine at a critical moment, a truly unique time in history, during a global pandemic, and witnessing an ever-polarizing approach to the provision of healthcare. With these challenging circumstances in mind, why is this white coat so special? And what does receiving it mean to you? Thinking back to when I was in your seats, I didn't appreciate the significance of the white coat or anything about what my journey through medicine would entail. I was so homesick I could barely exist. On a rainy, gloomy day a mere 50 years ago, I even missed convocation, since I had no idea about the traditions of walking through the Van Wickle gates. Since then, I've learned to appreciate the value of symbols and ceremony as a statement. During my time at Brown, I have processed out those gates over 30 times, but never walked in. So I figured I should probably walk in at some point. The eagle-eyed among you may have seen me officially sneak into Brown University with your class 2 weeks ago. It is harder to get in than to leave. While we're on the topic of finally appreciating the value of ceremony, I didn't get my white coat in a formal ceremony. I was in the 4th medical school class, so the generosity of the Brown Medical alumni didn't exist because there were no alumni yet. We went to the basement of Rhode Island Hospital, paid a $10 deposit to the laundry, and got our coats there. I remember the first time I wore that white coat, my first clinical encounter. I was standing by the patient's bed and hearing voices in my head saying, "Why am I here? I don't know anything. Everybody knows more than I do, and if someone asks me, are you gonna do it? No, it's okay. I will just gulp." So I tried using the avert the eyes method to avoid being called upon. I even nodded sagely as if I knew the answers. But when the question came, what is pleurodynia? The questioner's eyes were aimed right at me. Maybe something to do with the pain I'm feeling in my chest now? I stumbled through. I will never forget what pleurodynia means, and neither will you. If you slow down and think, you too will find that you know far more than you give yourself credit for. You can figure this out. You will figure this out. Often you will be anxious about your basic medical knowledge. All physicians are. This is what lifelong learning is all about. In fact, there will always be those around you who know so much more about caring for patients than you do. Nurses, unit secretaries, technicians, even the custodial staff. Be kind. Learn from them. They will help you, along with your faculty, to be a far better person and therefore an even better physician. Your journey through medicine is learning how to learn and building your knowledge base from every source possible. In the end, it doesn't matter where the white coat comes from, the basement laundry or from this formal ceremony. When you don your coat, something almost magical happens. You stand up straighter, taller, you feel more professional, and you are inspired to be focused completely on caring for your patients. You communicate more clearly and look people in the eyes. You will wake up in the morning excited about what you're privileged to be doing. Some mornings, however, it won't be so easy. You might wake up and feel like you're an imposter, wondering if you even belong there. And I certainly have experienced this. There were 66 in my 7-year medical education program, which then evolved into even better 8-year program in liberal medical education. Of those 66, 13 were women. And in the entire class, there were only 2 underrepresented minority students, 2 Chinese women, and I was one of them. It was often difficult looking like an outlier on every team. Early in my career, I learned I had to be resilient, adapting with each new medical team I joined. We worked through the aftermath of the Vietnam War, the Rhode Island State Hospital nursing strike, and the blizzard of 1978. During each of the events, the medical students took a huge part in providing health care. We were professionals. The white coat served as a reminder of my place in the medical profession, the expectations, responsibility, and dedication required of the high calling of a physician. As a team, we drew upon our diverse perspectives and helped each other, as you will, to become the best physicians possible. Through all this, I experienced the paradigm shift. It was not all about me anymore. When you're wearing the white coat, it's not about the issues you are facing. You have to be a professional. The current environment is even more challenging, ever-changing, and your roles and responsibilities are even more vital than ever before. The white coat has never carried more weight. So with that in mind, wear your white coat proudly and remind yourself, you made it. You will make a difference. Our patients want us, yes, you, to care about them and listen to them, and really listen and hear what they are saying. Of all the healthcare hierarchy, and I think Tino mentioned this, medical students have the ability to do this with a pure heart and a mind not yet cluttered with algorithms, guidelines, protocols, and policies. When you're in your white coat, patients trust you. Partner with them, empathize with them, then come up with an approach to help your patient live a better life as they define it. As you embrace your future, moving from the classroom to doctoring, remember, patient care is a satisfactory, no credit endeavor. Patients do not pop up at the end of the visit waving a grade at you. They want you to be their advocate. Be beneficent, do no harm, treat others as you would want to be treated, and care for patients as if they were your family. Even when you cannot cure, bring remission, or even relieve all the anguish of your patient, you can be present and offer comfort. This is being admitted to the noble calling of physician. Okay, over the years, I have embraced my role as mom on campus. Bearing this moniker, I have to remind you, the noble calling of physician will come with times of stress. You will have to learn so much in a short time. An exam every 3 weeks, doctoring small groups, mentor sites, remembering to enter your patient data, USMLE board study and prep. Things will start to spiral and you may feel overwhelmed. Oh yes, remember to buy groceries, cook meals, eat said meals, clean the bathroom, and sleep. Sleep? Do take care of yourself. You cannot help others if you are not well yourself. Enjoy every moment. Spend 10 minutes a day, at least 10, taking deep breaths, looking at the sunset, appreciating nature. If you have a dog, a cat, or any animal, and yes, that includes your significant other, touch them, walk with them, exercise, hold hands with those you love. Your family, friends, even patients appreciate the power of touch, that intimate human caring. Read for pleasure. These are some of my favorites. Or do what makes you happy so you do not forget why you went into medicine. There is a fine balance between work and overworking. Of course, your colleagues will be feeling this pressure too. Remember to connect with them regularly. We are all human, and in order to be humanistic physicians, we can practice caring for our patients by caring for each other. But most of all, wear your white coat with joy and with honor because you earned it. You are doing this, a newly minted professional. Always remember, you have us to back you up, your faculty, the administrative staff, and those who came before you, the Brown Medical alumni. We are proud that you are here at the Alpert Medical School as your medical journey begins. Congratulations, you are our future.